Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. As you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Christian Eric.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Ball through needs to be good here. Shoots! Goal! Denmark!
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Denmark go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Højbjerg. And here's Eriksson. Denmark have a free kick.
Well, he can produce power, precision and deception, so he's not sure.
Eriksson! Oh, that's fabulous! He's got himself a peach of a goal! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! And he's produced a beauty. Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And here's Cavani. Looks to thread it through. He's managed to get himself offside. Delaney. Vas. Eriksson. Poulsen. Tries a shot! Pogba. Cavani. And here's Martial. It has got through to him. Pogba. And the weighted pass. Pogba picks it up from the goal kick. And here's Rashford. Cut out in the nick of time. Good ball, it's found its target. Cavani gets flagged offside. Delaney, and it's played forward. Going through. Lindelof, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Matic has got himself a free kick.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Maguire. And here's Martial. And here's Cavani. Cavani is flagged offside.
Look, Peter, this just needs a little fine-tuning, and obviously fast.
Good ball. Jog tries to clear. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Højbjerg goes looking. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's played him through. Rashford! Clark with the clearance. Van der Beek tries lifting it. He's had a shot! Eriksson drives it forward. Could move up a gear here. Van der Beek. Good save, really well read. He's done very well to get to that.
Martial sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Delaney tries to get it forward quickly. Matic. And it's Pogba. Played back in. Forward it goes. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And here's Martial. Surely. And the shot! It's come back out! No mistake! And right on half-time! The referee brings the first half to a close. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
And we're already back underway here.
Manchester United need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Hoists it high. Has a hit! It's there! The second half sparked straight into life. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful, loved it.
This has become one superb game of football.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
That's a shot at goal! Goal! Manchester United! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Manchester United take the lead. Well, oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Now it's Cavani. Now the counter. He's one-on-one. Has a pop. Sticks it away. And there's the goal they've been looking for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Manchester United take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And they've been caught out here. Has a hit! Yes! And surely that settles it. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Over to the left. Out to the left it goes.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Ericsson. Gets wrestled off the ball. Rashford is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Gets away from his... Oh, shooting chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Manchester United are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Delaney hoists it forward. Coulson. He's had that put on a plate. Matic. Cavani provides an outlet. Not offside that time. Delaney. And it's Ericsson. Matic. Rashford, already with 2 goals under his belt. He's got options out wide. Now it's Cavani. Cavani. Timely intervention. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count 1. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That's offside. Yes, it is. Receives it in a good position. And the shot! They've done it! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in Chilwell, who's got himself a free kick.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
It's Antonio Lanzini. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. Rashford. Kane. Kane. It's Kane! He's scored!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
England go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Diop. Rice. And it's Rashford. Battles to win it back. Ogbonna does well to read it and intercepts. Maguire. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now, can he capitalise? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And here's Lanzini, tries to dink it in. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Diop positions himself well and cuts it out. Oxlade-Chamberlain tries to get it forward quickly. Yarmolenko. England scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
That's a promising ball. Pickford can pick that up. Maguire. Forward it goes. Well positioned to make that interception. Sterling tries a shot! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
England grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Balbuena cuts it out. It's found its way to him. Good challenge, excellent challenge. A real chance if he can get through. Now it's Kane. Kane turns and goes back. Rashford, and the finish! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Did very well to intervene. Lanzini. Defenders on the back foot. Oh, they could break here. Rice. Lanzini. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Antonio gets flagged offside. Antonio. And it's Antonio. Antonio proving impossible to wrestle off the ball.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Chooses to go back, and another time! Oh, that's a fine save!
Sterling sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
This possibly the last play of the half. Massive leap! He will be livid with himself. There is the half-time whistle. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
England ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Well, the action has already resumed here. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Antonio. And here's Rashford. And here's Sterling. Chance to shoot. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Antonio. And here's Yarmolenko. Has a goal! It's there! And the second half is off to a flyer!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Rashford. And it's played forward. Now the counter. Tries lifting it over. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. And it's Sterling. He's played him through. West Ham are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. How about a shot? Gone for a throw-in. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Rice plays it forward. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really take...
Oh, what's he done? England look to me as if they've been rocked by that goal.
Yeah, they say that 2-0 is a dangerous lead to have, but obviously only if you concede the next, and that they've done now, so they've got to put the nervousness to one side and get back to what they were doing before. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Kane concedes a free kick for that. Ogbonna. Lanzini. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Rashford. Hoists it high.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
It's a promising ball. They can get that clear. The bonnet has been caught there, it's a foul. West Ham are making a change now. Oh, he's gifted it back. Kane gets through. Hits one! They've done it! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Well, there was to be no other outcome. England go 2 up and into a position of real strength. Looking to get within range. Now it's Kane. Rashford. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Balbuena goes looking. And it's Sterling. Chilwell. Maguire. Alexander-Arnold. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, shooting chance! He's got away with one there.
Oh, that was great pressure to force the initial error, Peter. It's the perfect example as to why this is a favourite tactic of a lot of teams these days.
Hoists it forward. Chance! Oh, didn't catch it right. And that's it. England always look the more driven side, probably the better side, and nobody is arguing about the result. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
England won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.